Hey, yo, 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 happy weekend. Hope everybody is doing well. Put this on charge. Okay. So, Monday, social race, PSGL, will be in Bahrain. Okay. Let's go. Let's see if we can set something decent. We don't know what kind of times are decent, but we did do well in Belgium yesterday. Regardless the rain, we didn't practice any. By the way. Okay. $27, crazy. Right. Oh, are you kidding me? In the last corner. It's tough track. Only 5.7 seconds behind. To right. To right. Hey, Kevin. Ciao, ciao. Contact. Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Don't worry about that. You did some laps and you don't like it? It is big factor. It is. Give it a little bit time. You will get used to it. And how was on the beach? Man, here it was very cold, like 15, 16 degrees, rain, then not rain, then again rain, but dark, like gray. So the next race, a social race on a PSGL, will be on Monday, and Bahrain will be the track. To right again. Hey Robbie, yo. Happy weekend. To left. Okay, that's a second. Time trial, yeah, for a PSGL social race. We should be able to go faster. We just started. So how was your day, Robbie? Okay, it was not bad lap. We're still seeking we need to find like 2 more seconds or so. I'm not sure if we're gonna find it, but that was too late. We're literally losing a second in the first sector. That's a lot. It was a good day chilling. Yeah, me too, me too. Too late. Too late. Shame. Too late. How did we lose that much time there? Man, that's a lot of seconds. Okay, 3 seconds. Phew. Yeah, we need to find at least 1 more second, but don't ask me where. Like 2 seconds behind would be not bad for now. Oh man, I'm thirsty. I need to go and get some water. How? That's a shame. I have no clue. I would have to go back and look, or maybe if I posted the hot lads in a past year, but I don't know. I don't know. But probably a bit faster than this. Like on average, the times are slower comparing to 25. Let me open a little bit window and let me get some water. Be right back. Yeah, I mean, 3 seconds is still a lot, but look, we started with 32.7 and we grinded down to almost 30, so there should be more room there. But yeah, we need like to find another second. 2 seconds behind or better. Yeah, messed up there, babe. Had to lift there. Okay. Okay. It's a little bit. Yeah, it's a penalty. So, 7/10 in the first sector. We're losing a lot in the second sector. Let's see. So 7/10 there. .2. So we're losing 1.5 in 1.5 second in the second sector. It's a lot. Yeah, phew. The second sector is tough. I was too aggressive on the throttle. Too aggressive. Too late. That first corner is brutal. That first corner is very hard. I'm wondering if that corner is in third gear, and I think the next one also. I'm doing it in seconds. Probably where we're losing that time. Probably a few tenths here, a few tenths there. Okay, I need a minute. Let me stretch a little bit. Starting to feeling back. Be right back. Yeah, I think those few corners that we are doing in second gear, at least one of those, we should try to take it in the third. It's just like I feel third is not good. Maybe even the first corner. That's a shame. Shame. Tiny bit off, 3.5 then. too early. Well, a little bit here, a little bit there. So easy to lose time. How did we lose a 10 there? Ah, too late. How did we lose to 10? Ah, but hey, we are grinding it off bit by bit. That was literally not one fast sector, not one purple sector. But it was close, like second and third sector. We had lost a 10th in the first sector. Yeah, we did 12 laps, man, nice. Too late. How did we lose everything there? Shame, it was more than 210 up. Tiny bit off and you lose like 210. Crazy. Bon appetit, Kevin. Enjoy your food. Sure. Sure. 2 point, say just under 2.7. Still a long way to go. So easy to lose time. But there are a few places where we can gain, but I don't know if we can find like 710. Too aggressive on the throttle. Because you see it's gonna be slower. too late. Yeah, that's too late. How did we lost everything there? Shame. Shame mess up there. But there is definitely more room. Yeah, man, we lost almost 2/10 in that first sector. That last sector was amazing. First time under 22. Like that last sector was crazy, man. We lost so much time in the first and second sector. We lost like 4/10. So there is like 4/10. So 29-2. 29-2. It's hot, man. I need a second. I need to cool down a little bit. Be right back. Welcome back, Kevin. What was for dinner? What did you eat? Yeah, we can go 410 faster. So 29.2. Ah, I went on the curb. See. Ooh, prosciutto with eggs. Mmm, nice. I ate eggs this morning, scrambled eggs with some cheese in it, feta cheese. Like once it's almost done, I don't like it too hard, so I use the spatula to kind of sweep it once it starts baking, and then t towards the end I add some feta cheese pieces. Very delicious. But yeah, throttle is the key. Throttle is the key. Oh, it was a little bit too greedy. You don't want to go on the curb. You lose the grip. Sure. Sure. Too late. Too late. Shit. I was too greedy there. Ah. Yesterday we ended up eighth place. You should look the finish. So I took the fuel for a half a lap, extra lap. But it was not enough, so I had to lift. And towards the end, literally like after the last corner, I was out of fuel. I was lucky he had a 3-second penalty. We did end it as the cleanest driver, and we ended up 8th place from 13. Yeah, it was a good race, and it was in rain with 0 laps practice. Thank you. What a shame. Shame. Oh, I already got the penalty. Well, in rain, and it was like off, so it was manageable. I only messed up with a few. So, like, if it's like 22 laps, just take an extra lap of fuel. Rather that than lifting, because he was behind. He was like 4 seconds or so. And I lost so much time lifting. I had to, like, prior to that, like a couple of laps towards the end, I noticed I was like 0.1 lap in red. It was a good race. We drove well. Like points. Let's go. Good points. Not sure what place I placed in the quali. To it. Oh, shame, man. Well, it was a rain in the race at one point, so yeah, and like it was not on whole time because it was rain, so shame. How did we lose that much time? Crazy. That is crazy. Oh, that's a shame, man. We was too tenth up, man. Shame, shame, shame. But yeah, there is potential to go point 2. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's not easy. It will take time to figure it out. Also, the AI is stronger this year. Too late. Man, too late. Man, we're still losing a lot in this first sector. Crazy. Too late. Oh, man. Yeah, give it some time, Same for me. It will take time to figure it out through the race. The same like this yesterday with the fuel. I'm glad I didn't took lesser fuel. Like if I took a lesser fuel, I would probably not end in the points. I took like half a lap more fuel, and I was like in a trouble for a while. So next time, definitely at least a lap of extra fuel. Like you lose so much time. Like if you look back at one point, I don't know, he was like 4 seconds behind or so, and then I had to start lifting and stuff. Too early. You lose so much time, man. Tiny bit too early. And then you have to lift because you're on the curve. Yeah, maybe we should move on. Wait. We should do a little bit something else. Like we did quite a few laps. Let's save the setup. Okay. He is fast. Emi. Emi is fast. Galafura also fast. Yeah, it's gonna be tough, but we'll come back. We'll not put time yet. I think we have until Sunday or so. Not sure. I will have to look back. But yeah, where should we go? Not Madrid, please. We don't know Madrid. We really need to learn a little bit, like watch people drive, and then I have no clue. Like I saw some crazy corners and up and down, and like a roller coaster. That's okay, Kevin. Don't put too much pressure. What a quali! Namaste, Singh. How are you doing? Yeah, it was crazy quali. Beautiful by Kimi Antonelli. Very, very nice. I did not expect Mercedes to even fight for. I thought Ferraris and maybe Max will be in the mix. I did not expect. All good, all good. We drew yesterday a race, social race, PSGL. It was in Spa. There was 13 people. I'm not sure what place we quali in somewhere in top 10. In a dry was quali and race was in a wet. Like started with the dry but went on the wet. And we ended up in the 8th place, but it was like towards the end. I took half a lap of extra fuel, but it was by far not enough. So at one point we started lifting bit by bit, and like the person behind us caught us up, like literally in the last corner, but he also had 3-second penalty, and we ended up as the cleanest driver. We ended up as the cleanest driver and 8th place. But you should look like towards the end, like literally last corner. We was out of fuel. The car started like vroom, vroom, vroom. Okay, so what track should we try? We'll come back in Bahrain other time. See, potential is actually to go 4/10 faster. 29.2. I think he will be the champion, to be honest. If Mercedes stay as it is, he will. He has already 40 something points, and like Russell is somewhere behind, where's like 7th place or so. I don't know, to be honest. The thoughts behind was like to set up some kind of time in Bahrain for a placement for a Monday social race on PSGL, and then maybe do a few other tracks. But to be honest, I don't know what. Let's go a little bit to Zandvoort. Or should we? I want to do again 1,000 laps, so maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we shouldn't drive in Zandvoort. We already did draw, but you know, you want kinda, once you start 1,000 laps, you want to see like really from the start. We are too okay. It's not that good of time. 11:04. Now there are better setups, so I don't know. We don't know. Give me the track. Give me track you want to see. It's hot a little bit. Yeah, but I really want to push in Zandvoort once I start 1,000 laps of Zandvoort. Sao Paulo. Okay. What team? We just did Mercedes, let's do McLaren. Okay. Brazil is fun track to drive. I would have to look back how much we was behind there. Sure, sure. Why not? I still miss mobile racing almost every day. I already got the penalty, so what's the point? Oh my god. No, it's a shame. That's a shame. Trigger happy. Too late. Too late. I mean, that's not bad, like for a first lap, and like only 2.5 seconds behind. That for a sector is very decent, like for us, to be honest. Like just under 4 tenths. That's like, and that first chicane is super tricky, super tricky. Of course, room for improvement for sure. I went too early in. So we're losing 1.7 seconds in that second sector or so. No, never. I did, like maybe a few years back when I went as a first on the track, like when I was like when we was doing like the game a week earlier. No, not possible. I'm almost 52 years old. There is no way in a million years. No, man. It's just realistically not doable. But I did went as a first in the time trial. I think I still have some screenshots and some footage. And like literally first in time trial, say in Zandvoort and in Austria and maybe some other track, and like literally as a first set up the time. Only that way. Only that way. No, we are just no way. Oh, it does matter. Very much so. Believe me. A tiny bit off, you lose 2-3 tenths, crazy. Alright. Yeah, but you are not putting the effort. The mist does not let. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's a fun track to drive, but basically, you have to brake on time and you have to go on the throttle as early as you can, and then once you start applying throttle as fast as you can, like if you do it too fast, the rear brakes. Yeah, put the baby in a sim. It will be a baby bed. When is the due day? Do you know what are you going to get? That's a shame. Oh, very soon. Cool. Project Verstappen. Project Sing F1. Very cool. It's hot, man. I need a minute. I need to cool down a little bit. It's physically demanding as well. You're moving every part of your body, and I have a back issue, so like half a race is doable. Full race at one point, you start getting pains like in a foot, like or literally in a toe. Like not so long ago, we did a race. I'm not even sure where, but it was 100% race. And like at one point, I start getting the pain in my toe of my right foot. So at one point, it was so hard to apply the throttle, crazy. It doesn't really matter. At one point, it's just like too much for me. At one point, I just have to like. Otherwise, the back can lock in, and then there will be no driving whatsoever. usually there was like a moment like so Mama Denis was leaving on a Wednesday early in the morning. So on a Tuesday we was packing in, and at one point I felt like something like the back is gonna lock in. And I started straight away like putting some cream on and uh, binding in with shawl, like with something like long towel or something around, and like make it a little bit more sturdy. And there is a small like very small blanket, like maybe 40 centimeters by 60 centimeters, but electric one. And then I put it on a bag to warm it up. And I did manage to loosen it up, but I was like onto it like half a day, like applying the cream and. But luckily, the bag didn't lock in. If the bag locks in, there is no way you can drive. Like you could drive mobile racing on your phone or something, but in a sim, no, just not doable. No, no treatment anymore. There is a possibility to do the operation, but there is like 10% chance it can go bad. Yeah, let me walk off a little bit. Be right back. Regarding the Project Verstappen thing, yeah, for sure, for sure. But it will also be like if you look the life as a life, and then you look your life so far, and then your dad's life and your dad's life, how it went, and how the world progressed, and technology and knowledge and everything, and like it was way different the time of your grandfather or his grandfather. So you will be able to give a lot of knowledge and everything regarding the life. Of course, but you will do everything and some more. It's gonna be yeah, not easy. Basically everything in life, almost everything in life is want it and do it. and you're not gonna be, it would be nice if it's just a walk, but it's not gonna be a walk. You're going to crawl, and you're going to, maybe at one point you're going to run a little bit, then you're gonna fall, then you're gonna stand up and not be able to walk, and crawl again, and like really, really slow crawl. And then you'll be able to walk and maybe run again, and then again crawl. It's how it goes. It's like, if you look, the heartbeat goes up and down, up and down, up and down. That's the life, like in a in some longer time spawns. Of course, of course. Very expensive. But these days, if you have a talent, like with the sim, you can also achieve, so it doesn't have to be that expensive. If he or she, even if it's a she and she wants, and like, it would be much easier to make the name as a female, because there is not as wide as a male. Of course, they are getting paid way lesser, but you know, definitely with sim is also doable. And like, if you start doing it for a very early age and learning the tracks, and not just that, it's the reflexes, it's the movements, like there has been quite a few sim racers that switched to real car racing. Okay, 2.1 seconds behind. That's not bad at all, man. For just a few laps. Should be able to go under 2 seconds. We only did like 3 laps. We did lost 10th in the first sector. Of course, of course. Whoa, Indian under 19. Wow, very cool. Oh, oh no. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely improvement. But yeah, that's a life, man. You get some setbacks, and it's literally like changing everything, because you cannot pursue that anymore, and you have to do something else. And it's not easy to let it go. And yeah, mentally you really have to be strong and not like stress too much. Like, stress is not good at all. But yeah, this lap was nice. Shame. What's too greedy? I'm braking quite early. Yeah. You mean last corner? Yeah. I am braking somewhere between 100 meters and 50 meters. I was braking just before 100 meters, but it was way too early, so... Still kinda figuring out, how and what. Too late. Too late. How is that not penalty? Yeah, it's not good. Did you see that track limits was crazy, yeah? That's a shame. Yeah. Very amused. Probably to play. Probably they playing. Yeah, let's go, Kota. Let's save this setup. Because we don't have any setups. Okay. What car? Kota is hard track. Okay. Okay. One second. Yeah, this will be the last track. I'm 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 feeling my back more and more, and yeah, I don't want to do too much. So let's go. But yeah, tough track. We'll probably be like 6 seconds behind. Oh my god. Almost 8. Five and a half. Yeah, sure. I did it yesterday after the social race on PSGL in Belgium. I did Monaco a little bit. I don't know how many laps, maybe 15, 20 minutes or so. I'm not sure. Probably tomorrow. Probably we'll do tomorrow some. Now it's a little bit late. But it's very hard, Monaco, very, very hard. But this is also like very, very hard. For sure. Yeah, I think I think it's enough for today. Wait. Yeah, that's very slow. Let's save the setup. Yeah, yeah, that's it, man. It's enough. I'll be back. I'll be back tomorrow. 5.5 seconds. That's a lot, man. I only did 2 laps. The first car is the world's fastest. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I am trying. It's just not easy, you know. They are not for nothing the fastest. But if we are like, if I look back to 25 and like our best track was Zandvoort and we was 1 second behind world's fastest. And then we had a few tracks where we was like 1.3, 1.4, 1.5 seconds behind, 1.8. And basically everything under 2 seconds is kind of good for us. And like even faster than that, very, very good. Hey, sweet dreams. Thank you for everything. And yeah, see you next time. All best. Lots of love, man. Lots of love. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a great rest of the evening. Ciao, ciao.